All right, everybody. Happy Tuesday out there, big waves. Good to see you this morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Listen, I went in all different directions with this word. And we've done way back. We actually did this word before, but it's one of those that you need to do because you can go in different directions every time. And the word's fear. And I want to show you what came to my mind when Coach Myra reached out and said, let's talk about fear tomorrow. Anthony, can you show it? We'll kind of put you in my crazy head for just a minute. Might take just a second. I'm going to show you a picture, and it kind of, it really, that's the first thing I thought about. Anthony, are we close? I need to wait a minute. There we go. It's froze up, Anthony.
Yeah, my Zoom is acting up this
Okay,
morning.
we'll get to it if we can. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So here's what it was. When she sent me this, the first thing I thought about was a hand in a cookie jar. And I got my hand, picture this now, I got my hand wrapped around in all these cookies because I love to eat cookies, right? But on the outside of the cookie jar, there's like 10 bags of these fresh made cookies that are the best I could ever eat, but I can't get my hand out because it's wrapped around the cookies in the cookie jar. You got it? So I'm pulling, but my hand's in a knot. I can't get it out to get to the better cookies because I won't let go of the cookies I got my hand on. And you go, Brent, that's crazy. You're right. It is crazy. But it makes sense, okay? It makes sense. Thank you, Anthony, for that. It makes sense because fear of leaving what you got to go do something else, to go do something bigger, to go to the next season of your life. Sometimes you can't let go of the cookies that's in your hand to go out and do something even more special. Have you ever had those moments in your life where you felt like, I can't let go. I can't let go. It's the fear. It's the fear of the unknown, the fear of what I'm thinking. Is it really that much bigger? Listen, when I left education several years ago to go do this world that I'm in now in network marketing, I was scared to death. I had my hand around retirement. I had my hand around health care. I had my hand around a comfort zone of what I knew how to do. And I had to let go at that point in my life because I really felt deep down inside that where I was going was so much bigger. Are you losing me, Coach?
No, you were breaking up a little. Just be still.
Okay. So I wrote this down. Find out what you're afraid of and go live there. Because there's a reason you're afraid of it. Like it's something inside of you going, run towards this. There's something bigger out there. And it's going to scare you. It's so scary. I'll never forget leaving. I was scared. I was worried about failing. I was worried about people making fun of me. Now, I'm not telling you to go quit your job. That's not my point. I'm trying to give an analogy here. But it was the best thing I've ever done. because what it taught me was sometimes when you feel a calling, you just got you got to let go of the cookies in the jar to go out there and go grab the next new batch. And it's okay, because that's this beautiful thing called living. You know, good Lord willing, I just watched a great man in my life pass away. 80 years old, lived a great life, helped a lot of people. But as I sit there and I listen to the ceremony and the military service and Myra's dad writing an amazing thing, tribute to him, I went, what am I so scared of? Like, I've got one life to live, and one day I'll depart this world. And I don't want to leave no regrets. But so many times, I can't move my hand out of that cookie jar because what I've got my hand wrapped around. And so I'm going to leave you with this. We live in a new world today. It's a new era. The world's changing, in a lot of ways forever changed. Go figure out a way, Brent Palmer, a way to be relevant in this new world. Go figure out new ideas. Go learn new things. Because the more I can be relevant in this new world, the more skills I can learn, the more thinking out of the box activities I can be in, the more I'm going to grow, thrive, and take others with me. But I've got to step past that fear mechanism. I got to get my hand released from the cookies I got to go get the cookies that are a lot fresher with new ideas. And I'm going to leave you with this. Andrea Rosser says it a lot. And I've watched her do it. She's very introvert. Like she's not a talker. She's not, it's just not her cup of tea. But she says, a lot of times in my life, I had to feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Coach, I'll turn it to you.
Hey, that was great. And Andrea, that's an unbelievable quote. It's powerful. So, I don't know why fear was something that I pitched back to Coach Palmer to talk about today, but I think it's because I think we're all human, and I think we experience this all the time. So, we've all experienced fear in our lives. Some of you may be fearful of something right now. If you are, guess what? That's okay. You are not alone, because that's a part of life. So how can we overcome fear? All of us have our own opinions about that. Well, I'm going to tell you what Abraham Maslow said. Life's about growth. You can either go back to your comfort zone, where you won't find any growth, or you must be willing to go forward and face your fears again, and again. We're never going to have a fear-free existence. And I hope everybody understands that. Some fear is acceptable and legitimate. We can't allow fear to paralyze us. We must acknowledge it and take into account and then carry ourselves accordingly. I've been guilty of letting fear absolutely paralyze me. And we all probably have, but we've got to stop that when it comes on us. There are times when we must proceed with caution, and there's a difference in being stopped by fear than proceeding with caution. There's also a difference in having a fear, and listen to this, and a fear having you. That's pretty powerful. So as we go through life, we're constantly asking ourselves, what differences do I want to make? What fears do I want to step on? What areas of my life are dead and I fear now? We have a choice. Y'all love that word, right? Choice. We have a choice. We can live our dreams, or we can live our fears. When we get stagnant and are living in fear, we have to say to ourselves, and on my notes, I wrote all these in capital letters. And you know what that means, especially when you're texting or typing. When you get those caps, it's big stuff. I'm sick and tired of living this way and living in fear. There has to be more. In order to break through our fears, number one, we must acknowledge it. Number two, we must know it's all right. Some fear is actually healthy and helpful. Your dreams and passions have more power and meaning, and this belief in what you want will move you past your fears. You just got to believe in your dreams and your passions. That'll get you past it. As we begin to feel like we deserve all of our dreams and goals, the fears will suddenly go away. When you start feeling it, you got to believe it. They'll start going away. Why? Because you've now started to trust yourself in situations that you know you have to make it happen. You will make this happen. Each and every one of us have greatness in us and unlimited potential in us. We all have something to give. I'll leave you with this. Life is God's gift to us, and how we live our lives is our gift to God. What kind of gift are you giving, and what would you give if fear was not an issue? So I challenge you to accept fear as a part of life, but channel it into your dreams and your passions so you can overcome that when it arises. So once again, love y'all. Have a great day. And I just feel so blessed to see you every morning.
Wow, Coach. Thank you so much. I read your notes today and I was like, I'm going to zero in and listen really good today because it was really good. I really appreciate this word. Have a great Tuesday out there. I'm grateful for you too. Let's go out and rock today. Let's make somebody have a better day because we showed up. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Love you guys. And lady.
Thank you.